Hey guys, welcome back to Bruisers Beaters. Today we're going to talk about Cadillac Cimarrons and my plans for the future with my next Cimarron. Now, as some of you may know already, and some of you may have guessed, I contacted another YouTuber. He goes by the name of A Rural Vermonter. We'll just call him AVR for the rest of this video. Super nice guy, love his videos. He has a 1987 Cimarron, which turns out to be the inverse color package to mine. Now, the thing with the Cadillac Cimarron is it was actually discontinued for the 1988 year model. As far as I know, there were no Cimarrons ever actually manufactured within the frame of 1988, only 1987. But the 88s, about mid-year through, were still being made in 87, but they're titled as 88s. Well, it's whatever that thing is, however they, halfway through a year, they start making the next year model. Well, that's what they did with the Cimarron. So it being in 1987 makes it nearly identical to my 88. With the explicit exception, it is a lower end model than mine. Mine has the equalizer radio and stuff like that, which mine's a higher end model, I want to say. These cars did come in a variety of options. They all weren't just Cavalier spec cars, but here's the car. You all know it pretty darn well now. I show it off a lot. Got the Hessen Eisenhart grill on the front. Got the stand-up Cadillac badge. Shouldn't actually be stock, I don't think. I've never seen another Cimarron with it. So what my plan is I'm going to put a picture of the Cimarron here with a brief explanation. The reason I'm getting this Cadillac Cimarron is because it has significantly less rust than mine. If you look at the picture that's on the screen right now in front of you, it's a clip from ARV's video about his Cimarron, that it is in far better shape than mine. I'm going to keep this one alive and just keep daily driving it while I work on the other one. Any parts I need, I can nip off this one if it's necessary. I would rather not. I would like to keep this Cimarron in one piece and running, but here's why I can't fix this one. Alright, this is the lower right side rocker. It looks worse than it is. It's not really structurally impacting the car. That's why I can still drive it. Because if we go up under here, you can see where the engine cradle attaches to the body. That's all clean. It's all clean up front. You can also see the floor pans are all right. When we go back here to the rear trailing arms, you can see those are clean and still quite attached to the body. So, excuse me. This car is still safe to drive, and I do still drive it pretty often, actually. I just changed the oil today. I usually go about 4,500 miles a change. I'm kind of cheap like that. But again, on the other side, here's the driver's side rocker. And you can see there's just not too much left, unfortunately. I like the Cimarron. Honestly, I think it's a great little car. I think its reputation is entirely undeserved, especially with people on the internet who have never actually owned one, who are more or less dissing it. Oh, it's a terrible car. That's not a Cadillac. It's a Cavalier dressed up to look like one. Well, yeah, actually, that's what makes it great, guys. It's a Chevy Cavalier wrapped up to look like a Cadillac. So you get the Cadillac features, a Cadillac interior. You get a fairly nice looking little packaged car that is super fun to drive. And it's nimble, it's quick, and these last couple year models look really good. They're actually well-crafted cars. They finally put some real thought into it. Had this right here been what they made from day one, this car probably would have sold much better. But they put an anemic 1.8 in it, then another anemic 2.0, and I don't think it was until 85 that this finally got a V6. This should have had a V6 from day one, but it didn't. This one has the 2.8 liter interior is super nice. Sorry about the wind, guys. It's pretty breezy today. So the plan is I'm probably going to trade my white Buick with ARV, and he's going to bring the Cimarron about halfway to me. Now, I live in Wisconsin, so that's about 500 miles for him, 500 or so for me to make it to Pennsylvania. So that seems like a fair trade. I think that's cool. His Cimarron runs and drives. It's supposed to be low mileage. He's going to do some work to it for me. I'm not sure what else our general plan is, but no, that's the quick and dirty on the Cadillac Cimarron, what we got coming. I appreciate it if you've stayed this long. I'm still trying to get more casual in front of the camera, you know, just be myself. Still learning, enjoying it. Enjoying bringing you guys videos. I'm kind of on a personal mission now, more or less. I want to redeem the Cadillac Cimarron. You know, it's 2021. The car doesn't deserve the reputation it has anymore. It's a neat little historic artifact from the 80s now, and actually it's a fun car to drive. So I'm going to exclusively be driving Cimarrons very soon. But all right, guys, that's just a quick update and my plans for this summer with the Cadillac Cimarron. This one's going to be a parts car eventually. This is, I feel, the only real sensible way to restore a Cimarron is to have one for parts and one very nice one. I can just keep driving the parts car until it becomes unreliable or unsafe while I restore the other one. So, and this one's got a few years left in it, and I can weld and keep it going. But all right, guys, if you're interested in more about the Cadillac Cimarron, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That does nothing but help me out. YouTube only makes me just a small amount of money, and whenever I get paid, I always put it into my cars, and I try to bring you guys more content. I'm not real good at it yet, but I'm enjoying it and I'm learning. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.